Welcome to the inspiring life story of Swami Vivekananda, a man who taught the world the power of self-belief. His famous word, arise, awake and stop not till the goal is reached, continue to ignite hearts around the globe. As you listen to his powerful journey, you will find inspiration and renewed sense of purpose in your own life. Imagine a young boy born as a Narendra Nath Datta on January 12, 1863 in Kolkata, India. A boy who would one day inspire millions with his wisdom, courage and compassion. Swami Vivekananda changed how the world viewed India and its spiritual heritage. He was not just a monk but also a thinker, leader and reformer who taught humanity to live with purpose, strength and kindness. Narendra grew up in a family that valued discipline, education and faith. His father, Vishwanath Datta, was a successful lawyer, and his mother, Bhuvneshwari Devi, was deeply spiritual. From an early age, Narendra showed remarkable intelligence, curiosity, and fearlessness. Narendra was energetic, mischievous, and bold. Yet behind his playful nature was a brilliant mind and a compassionate heart. One famous incident defined his courage. Narendra and his friends used to play near a tree until an elder warned them that a ghost lived there. While all his friends ran away in fear, Narendra said, "If there is a ghost, let me see it." He climbed the tree confidently and sat there for an hour. When he returned, he told his friend, "There is no ghost. It was just your fear." This story perfectly reflects Vivekananda's fearless attitude and his lifelong quest to challenge superstition and seek the truth. Narendra's mother was his first teacher, and his sharp memory allowed him to remember everything he read. His thirst for knowledge was insatiable. He often asked deep questions like, "Have you seen God? And what is the purpose of life?" Most teachers could not answer him, which only deepened his desire to find the truth. After his father's sudden death, the family faced severe financial hardship. There were days when they had no food. Out of love and sacrifice, Narendra would tell his mother, "I have already eaten," just to ensure others could have their share. This act of selflessness reflected his character full of love, empathy, and responsibility. In his search for truth, Narendra met Sri Ramakrishna, a humble yet spiritual enlightened man. When Narendra asked, "Have you seen God?" Ramakrishna replied, "Yes, I see God as clearly as I see you." This meeting changed his life forever. Ramakrishna became his spiritual guide, teaching him that God resides in every human being and that serving humanity is the highest form of worship. At first, Narendra doubted him, but over time, he realized the truth of Ramakrishna's word that divinity lies in every soul. Ramakrishna's message, serve the poor, the hungry, and the needy, for they are living God, became the foundation of Vivekananda's mission. After Ramakrishna's death in 1886, Narendra knew his teachers had prepared him for a greater mission. Along with other disciples, he began spreading his master's teachings. He renounced all worldly ties and took the same Swami Vivekananda. Life as a monk was challenging. He often wandered from village to village with no food or shelter. Yet he remained strong and hopeful, believing strength is life weakness is death. In 1893, Swami Vivekananda received an invitation to represent India at the World's Parliament of Religions in Chicago. This was his chance to share India's spiritual wisdom with the world. Despite facing racism, financial struggles, and exhaustions, he never lost faith. On September 11, 1893, he stood before the Grand Assembly without any prepared notes and began with the words, Sisters and Brothers of America. The audience responded with the thunderous applause that lasted nearly 2 minutes. He had instantly won their hearts through warmth, respect, and love. Swami Vivekananda's speech became a historical turning point. He shared three timeless messages: unity in diversity. As the different streams all mingle their water in the sea, so, O Lord, the different path may take all lead to thee. Warning against intolerance. He cautioned humanity about the dangers of fanaticism and hatred. For over 2 hours, the audience listened him in awe. After his speech, Vivekananda became a global sensation, admired as a spiritual genius and the voice of India. After returning to India in 1897, Swami Vivekananda was greeted as a national hero. He saw the poverty and lack of confidence among his countrymen and urged them to rise, saying, Arise, awake, and stop not until the goal is reached. He believed education was not just about books but the manifestation of the perfection already within man. Here are some of his timeless teaching for success. Focus on the present. Do one thing at a time. And while doing it, put your whole soul into it. Embrace challenges. In a day when you don't come across any problems, you can be sure that you are on the wrong path. The power of one idea. Take up one idea, make that one idea your life. Think of it, dream of it, live on that idea. This is the way to success. Despite his declined health, Vivekananda never stopped working for humanity. He once said, It is not life that matters, but the courage you bring to it. Swami Vivekananda passed away on July 4, 1902 at just 39 years old, leaving behind a immortal legacy. His life continued to remind us that one person with determination, faith, and compassion can change the world. He taught us all the power in the universe are already ours. It is we who put our hands over our eyes and cry that it is dark. Swami Vivekananda's story is a timeless lesson. Believe in yourself, serve humanity, and never stop until you reach your goal.